Hello, and welcome to episode 4 of our long play of Suikoden 1. I am your host I nearly said this evening. I'm always going for this evening, and you know what? It is this evening.
It is the
when we
evening
record
for
this.
you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Woodhouse204. You can call me John, or Woody, or Woodhouse, or whatever takes your fancy. I'm also joined by my good friend Austin.
Hello!
Whose voice acting is impressive. Watch this space.
I appreciate that. Yeah, no. Watch this space.
Yeah, so, our Lord and Commander has just perished. Odessa has decided that she wished to be not buried, not cremated, to be just shoved into a sewer to just clog it up so no one can have any clean water or running water for the rest of time. It's a strange
If I go down,
decision.
I'm taking this city with me.
Yeah, and you know what? Apart from that, I can't remember what the game asked us to do. Actually, can you remember?
I feel like it had us on some kind of job. Did it want us to go north? No, we went around to the mountains, and then we came back here, and then Odessa died, and
so we needed to go to Fort Quaba.
Fort something.
But I can't remember exactly where it is. There is actually something else we needed to do as well. So in the last episode, we got a clone crystal, and we were unsure what it's supposed to be used for. But I rather foolishly forgot that crystals are used to apply runes to people. And,
so that seems pretty important.
So, according to online critique, the clone crystal is best with Victor because it's best with it's a physical attack type of skill spell.
I see.
So Victor is a close quarters attacker, and if I remember correctly, has like one of the highest attacks in the game. So it's a good fit for him.
Yeah.
Actually, before we get onto that, I wonder if he actually has any spells. The Soul Eater actually has.
Yeah, we got Deadly Fingertips.
Deadly Fingertips now. So one of the things I also discovered, I actually cracked open my copy of the game, which is back here, and looked through the manual. And it's not quite like Dungeons and Dragons in terms of spells as we thought. It's based on how many magic points you have on your stats. So I wonder if we can see. Is it
magic points? And I want the magic
Strength.
Points aren't.
Strength.
Strength. Okay.
Strength is an odd way of putting that. I think that's one of the other translation errors that we've seen so far. But so magic being 50 for McDowell and 56 for Cleo. So and Gremio and Victor being a bit lower on the magic scale, they obviously have less magic to their names. So that's how that works.
Yeah.
According to that. So
McDowell has more than I would have expected.
Yeah.
But I guess he's the main character, so he kind of has to be a little good at everything.
A little bit of an all-rounder, yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we know where we're going, we can make an informed decision and head south, apparently.
Yeah.
To Fort Quaba. So so go on.
Go ahead. Yeah. So I after we started playing this last week, I went ahead and I was like, I want to give Suikoden 3 another shake because I rented it once, maybe like 10, 15 years ago, and I was kind of like I got to a boss monster and I was like, dude, I have no idea how to get past this, and the thought of just grinding never occurred to me at that point. I was like running from every combat probably, and being bad at JRPG, which is very difficult to do. But yeah,
to be fair, nobody teaches you in the beginning, like, hey, don't run away from stuff. You're given the option to, but maybe don't. Maybe get strong. Yeah. Maybe that will serve you well in the future.
I think Pokemon kind of gave me some bad habits, where it's like, because you don't really need to be that strong in order to beat the game. And so it's like, you can kind of pick and choose your battles a little bit better. And so, you just don't fight any of the wild Pokemon.
Pokemon's one of those games where it aids you to fight smarter, not harder.
Yeah, that's
Knowing
true.
that the matchups will serve you well, and you can be like underleveled and still win.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And so I just kind of took that logic and applied it across the board to every genre.
To everything. Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
So, we're at Quaba. The Fortress of Quaba. Its commander is Lord Guide. Guide? An old friend of Master Teos.
Guide.
He doesn't know us, but he certainly knows your face.
That seems strange.
Yeah, do we look that much like our dad, I suppose?
Oh, that's possible.
Weird, okay.
Can we get away with it? Let's test our luck. No problem. Don't worry. Meanwhile, let's decide on some fake names.
Oh,
Victor's
give me a
got
choice.
his priorities straight.
Yeah.
We'll be in trouble if they ask us who we are.
Okay.
I'll be Roy, with an I.
Yes. I'll be Maria.
Also with an I. You don't look like a Maria.
What did you say?
I guess I'll be... Stollenheim Rheinbach III. How's that sound?
Easy to pronounce.
Yeah. Young master, how about you?
Oh.
The fourth?
Oh, I have to pick that.
That's
surely.
amazing. Yeah,
I have
no.
to pick that.
Okay, let's go, Roy, Maria, Stollenheim Rheinbach IV. That's hilarious. That's a great bit.
Hey, you there.
Me, sir? I'm just a poor jujube vendor with hungry kids waiting at home.
That's way too much information to just give out to people.
Yeah.
Not you, the little runt. You're the fugitive, McDowell.
Oh boy.
What's the matter? Sir, I thought this young fellow here looked like McDowell, the fugitive. McDowell, you there. Show your face. Uh-oh. If Lord Ein sees me.
You! I've just about had it with you! Always causing trouble. And completely useless, too. Now they think you're a fugitive. You're a pain in the neck, even when you're doing nothing. Sir, if you find this boy suspicious, I'd be glad to lop off his head right here and now.
Wait a minute.
Don't worry, sir. I can't be thought of as harboring a fugitive. You, prepare to die.
No, stop! Think about it, Roche. McDowell's son wouldn't be dressed like a beggar. You may pass. I like how we're just wearing the same clothes we have for the entire game and we're dressed like a beggar.
Yeah.
But sir, I think... Don't worry about it, Roche. Let them go.
Says the man who is putting a trap for us.
Hey, Sonny. Take good care of your father.
Who looks nothing like you.
Oh, check out
look
the
at
guy
this
on the
guy.
left.
Yeah. Forgive me, young master. Even though we were in danger, I went too far. I'm ready for any kind of punishment.
Please give me a choice.
You can even cut off my head. Hey, Gremio. It's no big deal. Safe passage is all that matters. McDowell has a big heart. Unforgivable!
Inconceivable! He's just doing his bit.
Young master.
Okay, let's immediately talk to
Yeah,
Mad
we
Max
gotta
over
talk to
here.
this guy. Oh.
I wasn't expecting a Chandler with that getup.
Yeah, his icon looks like maybe his map sprite looks a little more intimidating than his portrait would lead you to believe.
Oh, here we go. You said in the second episode that I could do a Texas man, and he starts this by
There
going,
you go.
"Howdy, I'm Chandler, just an idle peddler. I'm travel here and there in search of a profit. I hope someday I'll have my own store."
To be fair, it's not terribly far off from some people I've met.
I probably shouted that. I'm probably going to have to, in the edit, just absolutely destroy that. Like, just bring it all the way down. Cause
Yeah.
I mean,
very excited to be a peddler.
I don't know how to do that without being that level, though. So
Without being just straight on Rudy Toot.
Yeah. Oh, I can't get in this house. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you just missed the door.
Yeah. Oh, hello, you.
Oh boy. My life is devoted to cooking, but I don't have my own restaurant yet. I wish there was a place where I'd really be of use. Kind of reminds me of maybe the town building mechanic in Breath of Fire 2.
Yes.
I wonder if we'll be seeing that a little bit later, and then
Dark
go
Cloud.
around randomly recruiting people. Yeah, Dark Cloud as well. Yeah,
Although not the first one. I don't think it had that in the first one, right?
the first one did. You would set them. You would set the little pieces on the map, and I think every arc or so you'd go to a different town, and
Okay.
yeah. Oh, my! If it isn't McDowell. Are you all right? Me? They found out I was hiding you, but I'm fine now. No, I don't blame you. Fate, that's all.
I totally blame you.
Yeah. I
she
feel
had a
like
business, and we
Yeah.
took that away from her.
I feel like she is probably harboring a little more resentment than she's letting on.
Perhaps, yeah. Children grow up even without their parents, I suppose. Says Master Matthew. Master Matthew. All day and never listens to me. I'm guessing she's quoting her child?
Oh, okay.
I would have written that
I
differently.
see. Yeah. Feels like maybe an artificial intelligence spouted that bit of script.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know where Matthew lives? Oh. I suppose he would know where Matthew lives.
Yeah. Just up those steps. I guess that's what we have to do. His house got a lot bigger.
His house gets its own map. Interesting.
Yeah.
The scaling is not something I would have considered an issue on the town maps. You don't see that too often.
No.
I really like Master Matthew, but he gives out so much homework.
Guess what? But don't tell anyone. I've decided to marry Master Matthew.
You should probably let Master Matthew know.
Yeah.
Master Matthew? He's out for a walk.
I'm guessing we have to go back and talk to him again?
Yeah, that makes sense. You! Trying to fool us? You're Matthew!
Yes, I'm Matthew. What can I do for you?
We're here to honor Odessa's last request. She asked us to deliver this earring to you.
Last request? I see. So she's dead. She was a fine young woman, but she got mixed up in that.
Mixed up in dangerous sewer gangs. Speaking of crazed ideals like revolution and ruining the running water of a town.
Yes.
But what? I don't like your tone of voice. What's wrong with what Odessa was doing?
It got her killed, perhaps, Victor? She was a fool. I knew it would come to this. I can't accept this earring. Please leave. Well, obviously we're not going to leave.
Yeah, well, we gotta go back home now.
That's not how this game works. I think we've discovered by now that...
Oh, I thought we tried our best, so...
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh.
I'll have nothing to do with Odessa. Please leave.
Now we have definitely tried our best.
I'm guessing
I wonder what we need to do.
Here we go, okay.
Who is this guy? Makes me sick.
Me too, but why did Odessa ask us to see him?
Uh-oh.
Hey, get out of the way! Oh, this can only end well.
Those Imperial soldiers went towards Matthew's house.
They did look like they needed some learning.
He's probably their leader. Let's get him.
I wonder what's going on. I thought Cleo was the smart one.
I don't know.
What are you doing? What do you plan to do with that child?
Matthew Silverberg, you are hereby ordered to return to duty in the Imperial Army. There's no reason why a fine doctor like you should be wasting your talent in this pathetic village. Stop. Why, you're a hero of the Battle of Kalika. Stop.
Is he reading from a telegram?
Yeah, he's reading his orders.
I refuse. I've had it with war. Nowadays I'm nothing but a poor recluse.
We have been ordered by Lord Qasim Hazil to bring you with us by force if necessary.
I have no intention of returning to Imperial service.
I'm telling on you. Really? If you choose to be stubborn, there's no telling what will happen to this child. Say, maybe we'll send him to the Benar mines. Pretty hard labor there. Who knows if the kid will survive?
No! Help me, Doc! Help me! Let him go, right now.
Looks like trouble. What should we do, young master?
Give me the choice.
Let's play this. Let's watch this play out. I want to see where this is going.
Do you actually? Because I will do it.
No. We. I mean, whatever we feel like young Master McDole would do in this situation.
It's the classic renegade Paragon. I have to go Paragon. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just get too messed up over knowing that these fictional characters are mad at me. It like affects me.
Yep.
Great. Let's do it.
Oh my, trouble again. It's not easy serving you, young master.
Come on, Cleo. You know you're about to enjoy yourself. Young master, let's go.
I didn't know Cleo was into that kind of thing.
You know that you're a savage murderer, Cleo. Let's sate your bloodlust.
She's killed 50 guys already, you know. What's 4 more? 5 more, I can count.
Wait a minute. We're taking over this fight. Who are you?
Oh, I didn't mean to press that.
I liked the second option. Whoever they are, capture them. Doesn't look like it would have made too much of a difference.
No. Oh, there's only 3 of them now.
Alright guys, let's put on our armor and fight them. It's weird that as often as they use these armored soldier guys, that they keep using that map sprite of just a dude.
Yeah. So I've used the clone crystal just to see what it looks like.
Ooh! Wow!
Yeah, but
and then he gets unbalanced. Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently, like, he can still take an action. From what I read, he can still like heal himself.
Yeah. After this, ooh. I'll mention it in a bit.
Sure. Okay. Oh my god! All this killing in front of children. All your base belongs to us.
Someone think of a child.
And they.
Oh, all right. Scene over.
They Goku instant transmissioned out of here.
And they're like, cut. All right, everyone go take lunch. Be back in 45.
Yeah, I guess so. Scene over. Yeah. I know who you are. McDowell, son of General Teo McDowell. How do I know? I still keep in touch with a few friends in the Imperial Army.
It's Imperial soldiers. They called you Matthew Silverberg.
Same last name as Odessa.
Oh no.
That's right. Odessa Silverberg was my sister. Then why did you say such terrible things about her? That's what brothers do.
Yeah. Because she sucks.
I decided that I would never again be involved with war, in killing. But not Odessa. She chose to fight for her beliefs, in her right to party. How did Odessa describe me? Just as a man in Seika named Matthew. Like, she didn't have time to, go into details, really. I see. I guess she never forgave me. Odessa told me that a powerful man who doesn't use his power is a coward. Yes, I am a coward. I would rather be called a coward than have to bear seeing that awful sight again. Even if it meant being rejected by my own sister. Because she sucks!
Awful sight?
Watching people die from my own actions. Friend and enemy alike. But today, I have realized something. Even if I close my eyes, the world will not disappear.
His portrait changes and now his eyes are open.
From now on, I will strive for what Odessa was striving for. Mainly because I don't want to be a teacher anymore. The pay sucks.
Yeah, the pay is not very good, and trying to take away my benefits. You'll accept this earring, then?
Earring? You should keep this.
I feel like Odessa. I feel like I'm not terribly interested in why. But I am interested in following Odessa's
her last wishes.
Final wishes, yeah.
Especially since we couldn't do the second, more weirder one.
Yeah.
I believe she wanted you to have it.
No, that's...
Were you there, dude? Like,
she should have said it.
I am a talented military surgeon, but hardly the type to lead the Liberation Army. But you, McDowell... Sorry, I was like, is that the end of the sentence?
Yeah.
However, are a born leader. I've only known you for 5 minutes, and I already know you were a born leader. I'm sure Odessa realized that.
I watched you wipe the floor with those jackanapes outside, and so...
That's why she wanted me to meet you. Please, accept this earring, and live out your destiny as leader of the freedom fighters and wearer of earrings.
Right. I feel like I can't do it is gonna put us in a loop, but we should try it anyway.
Okay, alright, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I see. It's a difficult decision, for sure. Take some time to think it over, and come back when you answer the other way.
No, I just answered it. I don't think it's me, man.
McDowell, have you made the decision to inherit Odessa's leadership? You can't progress with the game otherwise. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. I like how the no is turned into maybe by him.
Yeah. Thank you, McDowell. From this moment on, you are the leader of the Liberation Army. Henceforth, I shall call you Master McDowell.
Gremio, Cleo, what will you do? You won't be able to return to the Empire. Wherever you go, I go, young master. Master Teo will forgive me, I'm sure.
I don't know.
At least I really hope.
Me too. I've just about had it with the corrupt Empire. Master McDowell, as your military surgeon, may I offer my first piece of advice?
Is it in matters of surgery?
I don't know. Maybe watch where you're walking in the morning. Don't step on Lego. I don't know. To revive the Liberation Army, we must recruit volunteers, people who are dissatisfied with the Empire, and to do so, we need a headquarters.
You're right. Too bad the hideout at Lennonkamp burned down. The sewer?
The sewer, yeah. They burnt it down, apparently.
They burned down the sewer. All right.
There was a really bad smell in there. Like, they couldn't figure it out, so they just burned the whole place down.
Yeah, they were like, we're just going to have to purify it with fire. Just
yeah. The water stopped running, and ever since then, like, it's been really smelling. We have to do something
There's actually like fire coming out of people's sinks and stuff. Like there's just smoke billowing in from the sewers.
I'm thinking of something much bigger. A place that we can withstand an attack by the Imperial Army. There's an abandoned castle in the middle of Lake Taran that I believe would be perfect for our purposes. Why don't we make for Kaku, a town on the shores of the lake? I don't know why I chose to put it like that. Kaku.
Aren't you coming with us, Matthew?
I must prepare for the move. And I'll have to give the children a year's worth of homework.
Oh,
dude!
Man, that's messed up.
Wow. I like how he's staring off into the middle of distance as well as he says, I need to give the children an unnatural amount of homework.
He just stares off into space thinking about all the papers he's going to have to grade.
Yeah.
Just mentally preparing himself.
So I wonder, we haven't been to the castle yet, so I don't think we can recruit people.
I think they want us to get that first. Otherwise, we could have just ran and grabbed the number one person on our recruitment list, the chef in that restaurant earlier.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh!
The lesser-known black
killer rabbits. Yeah, so I started playing Suikoden 3 last weekend. And I assume it takes place in the same world since Suikoden 2 does, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Yeah. And you've got a lot of... I ran into these guys as well. And they gave me a ton of experience. I thought that they were like... when I first ran into them, I was like, man, is this like a metal slime or something? Which is like a Dragon Quest monster that is hard to hit, but has very little health and a ton of defense, and they always try to run away when the battle starts. And so if you can stop them and kill them, you get a ton of experience after the battle's over. Oh, hello.
It's a Beast Commander, apparently.
Beast Commander. I wonder if she has like buff techniques for these fellas.
I'm wondering that too.
Ah, yeah, look at
that. That's one of the best things about this game, though. Like, is the fact that they put into the effort into like these specialist attack type things.
Yeah, those interesting, like, unique mobs that have abilities that sort of that are sort of cohesive with each other. It's pretty neat.
No, I like that. It's one of the things I definitely remember about playing this game the first time around.
Cool. I'm eager to see some of the other ones. Is this Great Forest?
I wonder if we went the wrong way.
I think we may have, but we should probably like ask around here just in case.
It's true, I really saw an elf. Oh, shucks, nobody believes me. Oh.
Oh. I am Moss the Blacksmith, apprentice of Mace. I'm just a beginner, of course.
Ah, yes, the first blacksmith. So I think you end up with like 6 or 7 of them.
Oh, cool.
During the game. And if you put them all in the same party, they have a specialist attack.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I love stuff like that. You see it in Chrono Trigger sometimes, where like having specific party members, you get like special combo attacks and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Windroot piece.
So I think there probably is a guide on like who to give each element to, but I'll tell you what, we'll leave that for now. We need to figure out where to go.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if any of these people will help me. Up ahead is the Great Forest. Even if we don't set a foot in there, it's like a huge maze.
Cool, Lost Woods, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound like a lake. Gotta be.
Yeah, this
gotta be
doesn't
honest.
look like... I don't see any of the telltale signs of a lake. Oh, I love this guy.
Go for it.
Yeah. What? I'm Sansuke, an expert on baths.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
He's an expert on baths.
Perhaps one day when we have our lake castle, and we all stink of the grave, we can get in touch with this guy and he can build us some baths.
All the sewers. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
What about
Oh, okay.
this place?
Also doesn't look like a lake, but you know. This
Here village of
go
Kawan
ahead.
survives thanks to Master Lapant. Yet that new military commander. Alright,
Thank you for the information. Goodbye.
Yeah. I mean, there's a body of water up ahead, so I wonder if that's where we're supposed to be going to?
Now, is that the same... Ooh, yikes.
Okay, do we need to...
Yeah, they do about 50 damage a pop, and it looked like Gremio did like 6 damage to them. I'm wondering if we probably shouldn't be in this area, but was surrounded.
Oh,
okay,
dear.
31's not as bad, but... Oh, thank you. Bribe?
Oh, maybe, yeah, bribe was the way to go.
We can test out that bribe mechanic.
Oh, it does all the work for
Yeah.
us. Interesting, okay.
Give us your cash!
No card payments! I wonder if we're in the
Can't
wrong
believe we
part
just
of
got
town.
mugged by some birds. Uh-oh. Okay, it's one.
only one.
So you
It's
might
one
be
bird.
able to. We might be able to take this one.
Yeah. Wow, that crit did 30 damage. Although Victor's still doing good damage though.
Yeah. Yeah, Cleo and Victor.
Hang on, let's see
yeah.
what this does.
Yeah. And then Cleo could probably use some magic.
Yeah, let's try that.
Point at bird with deadly finger. Oh, all right. Peace out.
Okay.
That's a level up.
That's a death
That's
blow,
a level up.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh no, flying squirrels.
We came to the wrong neighborhood.
Can I just do this? Oh, it only works on one.
It looks like you only target one.
Okay. All right, let's just attack this guy and see what happens. If we do like no damage again, then maybe we think about running.
37, 29. Okay, that's respectable. Uh-oh. Oh god! They're coming for us!
got a bucket on her head.
Yeah. Oh. I wonder if that's
Wait,
like a
let go?
I wonder if that's like the blind status effect.
Yeah, I think
try
it
to-
might be.
I wonder if let go. Oh, okay.
Huh.
Interesting. Well,
So
I wonder what
maybe
the
it
difference between
changes-
that and run is.
Yeah. Okay,
Let go.
we were introduced to some stuff we didn't know.
Oh,
before.
this might be the place.
Kaku. here we are.
Yeah.
And there's a cat. Say what?
Say what?
Take
Take
you
you to
to
Toran Castle. Oh, sorry. You gotta be kidding. There are monsters there.
Yeah, I figured that's what would. Oh, I wonder if
Oh,
that's
you-
going to be a character.
Yeah, you look unique. Oh boy.
Who are you all? Liberation Army? Then you're fighting the Imperials. But no, I'm busy now. I'm looking for someone. Maybe you know him. His name is Jupo. He's my uncle, and he's a trickster.
Looks
Okay,
at the
weird
cat
girl.
suspiciously.
I can't pet the cat.
Ah. Is it that you can't pet the cat, or is it that you can't pet Uncle Jupo just yet?
Castle
Every time I
terrain.
hear the word trickster, I'm like, yeah, you shapeshift into animals.
So there's Loki. Loki's a trickster. Does he shapeshift into? I suppose he could do, couldn't he? If he chose to.
There's a quite a famous example in the old tales of Loki shapeshifting into an animal.
Is that where he? Yeah.
Look it up.
Okay.
Look it up after the stream.
Yeah. Terror Castle of Turan, the home of the fog monster. Only a fool would ever go there. Hello, I am your fool, and nobody's home. Okay. Wait, where did that guy come from? He wasn't there before.
Yeah, he sure wasn't. How do we get into the bar?
Good question.
Oh yeah, we should probably rest.
Yeah, let's stay
150 per
first.
person.
Since we got robbed by a couple of birds.
And
And then had to run away from squirrels.
I
You know
love
how
those squirrels,
I was
though. Those are
chastising
great.
you? How I was chastising you before for, running away from all your problems in
Yeah,
RPGs?
well, sometimes, it's there for a reason. I just ran away from all of my problems instead of just the ones that I should have.
When the squirrels put buckets on my head, I got scared.
We gotta get
That's
out
it.
of here.
I had
Yeah.
to reassess my choices.
Give me a break, will you? The only one with guts to go. The only one with enough guts to go there is Reckless Taiho.
Okay, let's, dude. Can I? Thank you.
I like
Oh,
a lot
okay.
of the kind of Chinese inspiration in the character design and stuff like that in this. So it looks like we've got two people. We've got the girl from Slayers, and we've got
And a guy from
a
1920s,
detective. Yeah,
some sort of windbreaker on there.
an
Listen to
inventor.
me.
That's not what I would have guessed.
I happen to be an inventor.
I
After
saw
much hard work. Go
I
ahead,
saw
young man.
I saw INV and I was like, investigator, obviously.
Obviously not. I'm an inventor, young man. I came up with an amazing invention, something that would impress even the dwarves. But none of the castle keepers understand what a wonderful invention it is. What is it, you ask? It's called
Oh.
an elevator. Not interested.
Yeah, what's that do? Camille. Taiho? Oh, that guy. You! I've got you now, you bum!
You
Victor, what'd you do?
Oh.
Oh! What is it? What have I done?
Have you noticed the music here is unique as well?
Yeah. What have you done? Ha! I've got you now. I'll collect from your grave is the debt collector's motto, and you'll never outrun Camille the she-devil. What's all that about? She Gremio's friend?
Well, I have no idea.
Come on. Give me that money you owe me right now. In cash. I've been looking for you for 2 months. In cash as opposed to...
yeah, I was going to say in
card.
sheep, perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah.
Gremio, are you in debt?
Goodness, of course not. Trying to lie your way out of this situation, huh? But I've got proof. Take a look at this. Let me see. Oh, this is the bill for the banquet with Master Teo. I also owe something at the inn. What? You want me to pay this right now?
I mean, he should have paid it before he left, really.
Yeah. That's right. Immediately. All of it. Let me see, Gremio.
Oh, this should be good.
What? Bees! Listen, we're in a spot of trouble at the moment, and we're short of cash. By the way, young lady, you seem to be acquainted with Tai-Ho.
Yes, let's change the subject.
Yeah. I know him. Can you tell us where he is? Sure, after you pay up. After all, this is business. How about this, then? We have no money at the moment. Deal. But once we find Tai-Ho, we might have a way of getting some.
Might.
As soon as we get some money, we'll pay you back. Hey, you're trying to trick me!
Really not. What kind of...
Oh no, not at all. Damn these penniless bums. All right, so be it. Then. But I'm sticking with you until you pay up. Cool.
Wait.
You look like you could fight.
Yeah, I was going to say, did we just hire another fighter?
Sounds good to me.
All right, Camille joins the party.
Camille joins party. And yes, I can confirm that it does make that noise in Suikoden 3 when you get a new party member. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, where can we find Tai-Ho? He's usually downstairs. Ask the shopkeeper. I wonder what would have happened if we just went downstairs without talking to her. I'm wondering that
first.
Too,
yeah.
That said, the programmers probably knew by this point that it's just too tempting to pass up a new, strange-looking NPC.
Yep. We sure have recruited an odd one. Again. What is it? Are your friends at Tai-Ho? He's downstairs.
Darn, if only we had spoken to him first.
Oh, which one do we think Tai-Ho is?
Maybe the blue guy.
Alright, let's
Actually, I probably think that it's the other one, but the blue guy looks more interesting to me, so you should talk to him.
Yamku. What is it?
What is it? Oh, okay.
What do you want with my boss? About to Tehran? Gee, I don't know. He's a moody guy.
Yeah, I like him. What? About to Tehran Castle? You must be nuts. That place is full of monsters. I'll be placing my life on the line just to take you there. Tell you what. Since I'll be risking my life on this trip, you're gonna have to make a correspondingly risky bet.
Ah, good. More betting.
Have you ever played Cups? You're going to have to bet all the money you have. Are you up to it? Not yet. Let's go buy equipment and then come back.
No. We don't need to do that. All we need to do is save state.
Ah, classic.
Yes, there we go. Now I'm all for it. Yes.
Here we go then. Too late for regrets.
Okay. Want to know
how the game's played?
Yes.
This is a game where you and I throw dice. The one who throws the bigger number wins, of course. D&D.
Yeah.
You throw 3 dice at one time, and if 2 come out the same, the number on the 3rd die is your score. Not D&D. 2 of anything except 1, as well as 4, 5, and 6 are lucky. But if 2 ones and 1, 2, 3 are unlucky. Okay, hold on. Let me parse that real quick. 2 of anything except 1s, as well as 4, 5, and 6. So 2s and 3s are lucky.
Okay. Anything else?
Also, 3 same numbers is called Storm.
Storm.
3 ones, 3
Yep.
ones is very unlucky, and you have to pay triple.
Triple.
Storm with other numbers is very lucky. You get paid triple.
Oh.
Okay. So 1s are bad, everything else is pretty good. If you
Seems
fail
like
to
it.
throw a hand in 3 tries, or if your dice go out of bounds, you lose. Whoa,
I see.
hold on. What? Out of bounds? How's that gonna work? So watch your hand carefully when you throw, okay? Do you want the instructions again?
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's give it a shot. My turn.
Oh, do you see those polygon dice?
Okay. Yeah. Oh. My hand is 3.
I mean, we can beat 3.
Your turn.
Ooh.
That was close. Okay.
My
4.
hand is 4. I'm not
We
a
win.
master at like maths, but I think that's good, right?
McDowell wins.
Sweet. Okay.
Well, you're lucky today. I tend to go along with lucky folk. Hey, Yamku, let's go prepare the boat.
Sure. Here we go again with Big Brother's madness.
Hey, you guys, we'll be waiting at the docks.
Guess we got a boat. That was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Dude, we talked to this guy, didn't we? He was in the inventor.
Yeah, he's the inventor of the elevator.
Yeah. Of course he is.
And nothing else.
Dude, can excuse me, fella?
Oh, we can't talk to him? Oh, okay.
Dude,
Yes.
he's right there! Let me past!
None shall pass. What? None shall pass.
I wonder. So he doesn't walk. He doesn't seem to have like a. Oh, maybe we. So I noticed that old guy up there isn't walking either. Or like if he is walking, he's not like moving. Oh, wait. He moved.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Screw this
Weird.
guy.
Yeah. We're ready to sail.
Your boat is very small. Is that the
Oh.
castle? Wow, okay. Oh, it gets its own specialist sprite, I guess?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Get to look at this little scene.
Wow, okay. Why would anyone give that place up? That seems like really...
Yeah, it's
cool for a
perfectly
castle.
defensible.
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's just like haunted or something.
probably.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. This truly is a haunted house.
Are you sure there's a treasure here?
I mean, there may be multiple treasures, but hey.
I don't know. Victor said there was.
And Victor never
Victor?
lies.
Wow, what a place. Must be full of monsters. I'll get them. All right.
You're going to? Please be careful.
Of course. I wouldn't miss this for anything.
What a weird guy. Like,
Yeah,
he's not
he is a
wearing
weird
armor or
guy.
anything. He's just wearing his robe.
Today, he's like,
oh,
I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Actually,
Smash heads in. Yeah.
yeah, these guys are lucky, so I'm just going to hang out with them.
Okay, I'm guessing there's another way in. Also, this place is incredibly foggy.
Treasure.
Are we here? Are we done? This is the treasure?
Here you go, Camille. Mega
Oh,
medicine.
Mega medicine. I mean, it sounds valuable. Maybe she
Probably
can
going to be. It's probably going to be pretty useful here.
Yeah, yeah. Also, actually, Yeah, so we've got 6 people now. I wonder if we need to change up their formation.
Yeah, we don't know what
So-
kind of weapon Tai-Ho has, or Camille for that matter.
Well, it says M next to their name, so that means they're medium.
Right, so that means they can do.
They can attack from there.
They can do either or, so they're probably in a good spot for now.
Yeah. Okay. Man, this place is like worse than Superman 64. This is really
Yeah.
like
Start seeing some rings.
giant
Uh-oh.
slugs,
Here we go again.
extendable necks.
Okay.
What?
She has a spear, and he has a spear. Cool.
Wait, yeah, here's a trident, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
That makes
expecting her
sense.
to
He's
have
like a boat. He's a fisherman boat guy, so
Yeah.
trident makes sense.
I was a bit confused by Camille's attack though, because I thought she had like a bow staff. Can we walk across this? Can
I think I
we-
saw a blade.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
there's
blade-
like holes at the later floor.
Dude, what about these? Oh, Danes?
Da-
Are they
Danes?
Are we fighting the Danish?
Are we fighting against the Danish? Yeah.
I wonder if we can use that on the ghost armor. He seems pretty tough.
Oh yeah. These Danes have so they're like fish with beaks, arms, and legs.
Yeah, it's a
What an
good combination.
Yeah, that's an interesting evolutionary environment that would get you that combination of things.
Okay, he's dead.
And also apparently the ability to forge tools.
What? They move like crabs as well. They're just sort of like.
Yeah, it looks like they're pretty top heavy. So
Huh. Why does Victor have that little dude again
Well,
above his head?
maybe it's like a curse attack.
Yeah, so he can defend, but he can't.
Ah,
He can use items, but he can't do any attacks. Which is
okay.
fine. We are learning all kinds of new things on today's episode.
Yeah. Buckethead status. Bat curse.
Actually,
Ooh, okay,
he's-
so he's also taking damage, yeah.
yeah. I wonder if that stays with him.
I hope not. It might be that would be a very strange icon for poison.
Oh, she just jumped like 4 levels.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like he did too.
Right. So, strength.
And let me see what level was that?
Oh, he's yeah. Do you see the little skull symbol?
Indeed. So it looks
So-
like he's cursed. I
Do we
wonder.
have anything for that? If you have any problems with flashing lights, please look away when you hear the loud spring noise. I will play the noise again when it's safe to watch. Sorry. Tell you what, like, if all else fails, just stick a medicine on.
Yeah, we just
That did not work.
shove herbs into his arm repeatedly as he keeps taking damage. I wonder if there is like.
Oh
ooh.
god.
That's
Did you
the
see
worst
that?
kind of poison. Yeah,
Yeah, the one that gives you a seizure.
it
What
gives
the
you an
hell?
epileptic seizure. Yeah.
Oh god, he's already down to 4 health.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's really bad.
Okay, now he's dead.
Okay, well at least
Oh, he stays at 4 health.
4 health, but the
poison's
effect is
gone.
gone, so we can just slap him with some.
My god, okay. Yeah, because I was just thinking, yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
We can
there
just
we
do
go.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
Toe
some
shoes.
toe
Cool.
shoes.
All right. As opposed to sandals.
I was thinking heel shoes, but yeah, that works too. No, okay.
No,
It
not the
does
right
seem
kind
very
of
odd
shoes.
that like all the items of things like this are all bespoke and certain characters.
Yeah,
are-
I noticed something very similar when I was playing Suikoden 3, and that it's very hard to tell which characters should be able to equip what kind of armor. Since obviously like the characters don't have dedicated classes, And so it's like it's just individual from character to character.
Oh, okay. More of these guys. So have you
Now,
been
was
playing
it
anything?
he that cursed you, or was it the
No,
Fish
You know, I
Boys?
don't know. It
I
might
think
be the
we
Ghost
killed
Armor.
him before. Oh wow! Oh yikes!
Yeah.
Yeah, that ghost armor got 3 attacks, and they were all pretty chunky.
Hmm.
Let me think. I've been playing a
Apart
bit
from
of Shining
Suikoden
Force
3.
3. Yeah, been playing a bit of Shining Force 3. I'm getting pretty close to the end of the second scenario on this playthrough. Oh, Gremio.
Wow.
Again. Just... He... How much health does he have? Like, his max health doesn't look very high.
It's not. Man, this guy's tough.
I wonder if we should keep him in the back. Oh, goodbye.
Are we going to miss out on having XP for them now that they're
Yes,
down,
I believe
wonder?
so. I think that's how that works, unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a shame. Okay, we should have done
Cleo's
something
getting
about
some
that.
pretty
Don't
solid XP. But yeah, I've been playing some Shining Force 3 and getting pretty close to the end of that. And then I actually discovered this this game that I guess it kind of like made the rounds online a few cycles ago. But it's AI Dungeon. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but
No.
it's pretty dang impressive. So basically what it is it's a text adventure RPG where
Yeah.
an AI generates everything.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
so like and if you're unhappy, like sometimes the AI hiccups or whatever, and if you're unhappy with that, you can refresh the answer that it gives you, and so it creates this really cool little narrative thing that I think is really neat for like creative writers and people
Yeah.
who enjoy doing stuff like that, because like it's a game where you always hear it, it's kind of a cliche, but like your imagination is the limit, and this is a game where obviously it doesn't have any like music or visual components,
No.
but you can just like in a separate tab go to YouTube and click on an OST, and it's multiplayer, so you can
Oh, wow. Okay.
so you can get a room full of like I've gotten as many as like 4 people, and you can kind of just do like a have a robot GM a game for you. That was basically what it's like. It's really cool.
That sounds great. I'd like to try that.
Yeah. I think it's just like aidungeon.net, and you can play for free. They do have they have a paid version, which is supposedly like way better. And I've only been yeah, they're in trouble.
Yeah, they got poisoned.
I wonder if it's worth just running from these Danes.
So, something I'm wondering is, can we go back to the boat and get more health?
And go get some stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not like they didn't tell us that this place is dangerous.
Yeah. I mean, we're leveling up, like, so I wonder if this is like the first area of the game where you go like, hey, we're supposed to be grinding a little bit here.
Yeah. You do a little bit of grinding, and then maybe
Also,
later it won't be as big an issue.
I gotta say, Camille's outfit, kind of like, how are you on Marvel characters?
I'm pretty familiar.
So you know the character Psylocke?
Yeah, it's a little Psylocke-y.
Yeah.
She actually reminds me of. Have you ever seen Record of Lodoss War?
Yes.
So she reminds me of the thief girl in the thief girl who is with the berserker. Cirrus, I think her name is.
I remember the main characters. I don't remember anyone else.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah, I went through and I watched the original OVA, and I was very disappointed to see that it does not hold up.
No.
It's a shame because I love that aesthetic. Like, I really love like the Japanese anime take on Western fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of that going around now because the isekai era began. And
Sure.
Does any of that like get your fancy? Have you
Not
watched
really.
any of that?
I feel like it was that stuff like that was probably way more appealing to me when I was younger.
Yeah.
But nowadays I'm just like, they're all the same kinda, and
Yep.
I'm not really. This isn't it. But if I were younger, I could see myself being pretty into them. I'm sure there are probably some examples of shows that I enjoyed as a child that are technically isekais, but just the word didn't exist for it yet.
So yes, there is, and I can't remember what it is. It's the one with the runner girl who goes into the other world, and the guy is like an angel, but he fights in a mech. Oh, I'm gonna have to search this. This is bugging me.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Is it an anime or is it like a Western?
It's an anime.
Thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it Escaflowne?
Escaflowne, yes. It's Escaflowne.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That's one for sure. I was thinking more like some of the like Saturday morning cartoon shows and stuff, because I'm sure there are a ton of Saturday morning cartoon shows that were just isekais that they didn't have the word for.
Yeah. I don't know, because like the UK had different TV than America, so because I think the American Cartoon Network was Cartoon Network in America. Was it part of like cable, or was it just like national television or whatever?
It was part of cable packages.
Right,
At least it was for me. So there were times when I was a kid where I was without Cartoon Network, and it was tough because all my friends were like really into it. They were like, we're all watching Gundam Wing and stuff, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is.
So I was incredibly lucky growing up because my dad realized how cool. Sorry, I was expecting the poison to go a lot longer than that. We had.
Looks like it didn't get us too bad.
Yeah. So we had Sky, which is the cable equivalent over here.
Right. Sky is kind of like the big dominant media company. Oh, really?
It's a lot like how the streaming services are kind of eating cable companies now.
Sure,
it's a similar thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were incredibly lucky, and my dad got it like within the first 6 months of it launching, because it only started in like 1990 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for all that time, we had 4 channels until Sky came along.
Yeah.
Which meant like the BBC was like, it got a lot of funding and stuff. Each channel was a bigger deal as a result of them being the only game in town. Exactly. And once Sky came along, one of the things it had was Cartoon Network. And I love that. We got most of the stuff that you guys did in terms of anime. There was a couple of things that didn't make it over, if I understand correctly.
Right.
There was Cowboy Bebop, which is the big one.
Sure. Yeah.
Gundam Wing. There was one about like a Han Solo type dude in a spaceship. There wasn't Cowboy Bebop. It was.
Is this more recent?
There was it was around about that time. There was Starship Nadeshiko.
Y'all had Nadeshiko, so we didn't have Nadeshiko.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe that was
you're thinking of Outlaw Star. You're thinking of Outlaw Star.
Yeah. So that was on.
That has such a great theme song. That opening theme song just gets me hyped every time I hear it.
So the funniest thing about
It's good.
I wonder if there's anything I can do in the editing process to get rid of that look, because that's terrible.
It strikes me as something that would be extremely labor intensive.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if we can have a go. But yeah, there was a nude scene in Outlaw Star. I remember.
Yeah. We had Tenchi as well, and that had one too.
Yes, Tenchi.
Very scandalous.
Mio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that had some boobage in it.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't supposed to be there, and I was like watching it at like 7 o'clock with no one else around, and I'm like
looking around.
I'm seeing things I'm not supposed to see.
The forbidden viewings.
Yeah, so that was a thing. Flipping heck.
Yeah.
I've got a whole list of things that I wanted to talk about today, and we're not getting to any of them, by the way.
Oh,
I'm okay. Like,
yeah, I'm having fun. If you've got a list, let's take a look at one of the things on that list.
So, for anyone who wasn't at our stream on Monday, Gareth and I were playing some Shining Force 1, and we were talking about Dodgeball Academia. Did you hear any of that being talked about?
I think I've heard of it, but I'm pretty unfamiliar with it.
It's meant to be an RPG. I'm not sure if it actually comes across as one personally.
Oh yeah. I remember us talking about it on the Discord server.
Yeah, and it's okay. We were talking about it in the context of in comparison to another game that's kind of similar, because it's a sports game. And you take it from the perspective of this kid who transfers schools, just like it's an anime.
Sure.
And you play dodgeball pretty simply, like on a controller. But there's some stuff that's different. And I compared it to Pyre. Have you ever played Pyre?
Pyre. I'm not sure I have.
Pyre is it's by Supergiant Games, the people that made Hades.
Oh, Pyre, gotcha.
Yeah.
No, I haven't played it, but after you talked about it, I was like, I'm just gonna pop this on my Steam wish list because this seems pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great. So Pyre is essentially NBA Jam with characters that you like.
Well, implying I don't like my favorite character from NBA Jam, Scottie Pippen.
I mean, I don't think we have Big Head mode in Fire, and none of them go on fire either. So,
and that I wasn't deeply emotionally attached to his pristine character arc.
Yeah. Oh, was that a dragon?
Ooh. Uh-oh. Looks like this one's the boss. Wow, that's really big. How'd it get in here?
Good question. I feel like
Zombie dragon.
I feel like perhaps we're somewhat unprepared for this, but let's see how it goes.
I don't know, because we weren't having too hard a time towards the end there. We were kind of just floating through combat towards the end of it, and that's usually a pretty good sign that you're ready to fight the boss.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised how quickly we jumped up the levels for a bunch of characters.
Yeah. One thing that I like about this is that it has static XP.
Yeah.
So you always need 1,000 XP to get to the next level, and the only thing that changes is the scaling. Uh-oh. Oof. That didn't hurt most of your guys as much as I thought it would, but it messed up our fishy friend.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Mega Medicine will work on everybody. No, it's just one person.
Yeah, it looks like it's just for one.
That is unfortunate.
So I think what I would do in this situation is I would take a quick stock of what items everybody has, and then maybe put 2 people on the back row on healing duty. Since they tend not to do as much damage anyway.
I tell you what, there's so many quality of life things that I like about this game.
Mm-hmm.
So in let's take Shining Force for example. I get that they're on different generations of consoles, but if you make a mistake on your turn, you can just...
That's your turn.
That's your turn. In this, we can just go back to McDowell, let's say. We can attack. And we can just go backwards and
And
forwards until we're actually
as
happy with
we're-
the way our turn is going to go.
Yeah, as long as you don't commit with the last person, you can kind of go backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I definitely prefer that to like the active time battle system of like the older Final Fantasies and stuff like that, where it works similarly, where it's like once you commit to an individual character's move, that's their move.
Yeah.
And
no, I'm really surprised at how good most of this is. I feel like so when this game came out, it didn't actually do that well in the reviews.
Yeah,
I feel like if the translation had been better, I would imagine it would have done a lot better.
So I think that it likely would have seen some struggles no matter what, just because it came out for the PlayStation, and the expectations, at least in the West, were PlayStation equals 3D. And because this game still used 2D sprites, even though they look better than anything that you had seen before, I think a lot of people would have said, it looks kind of cheap. Which is... that's just a guess. I don't have any way of affirming that, but that's sort of what I would think it would have looked like back then.
I think you're probably right, because people saw polygons and they just thought
they
future
blew their mind. Yeah, they're like, wow.
Even though they look terrible, but
yeah, every game is going to look like Crash Bandicoot in the future. Wow.
I was gonna
with the weird polygon scaling and stuff like that.
I was actually going to use our good old friend Clockwork Knight again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, with Clockwork Knight was it was a little bit more like Donkey Kong Country, where they had the 3D models and then they just took a picture of it and made a flat texture out of it. But it was still very much for the most part, a 2D platformer. But yeah, it's
every time we hit him and that little fire outline goes, I keep thinking, oh, that's it.
He's about to die. Yeah.
Man, okay. But yeah,
looks like everybody's back up to a respectable amount of health.
Back to Dodgeball Academia. Like I played about 4 or 5 hours of it, and the story is nothing special. Like it tries to be funny in a couple of places, and a couple of times it's okay, and a couple of times it kind of falls a little bit flat.
Yeah.
But the thing that worries me about the game is actually the how they're going to change it up, because at that point, like, I'd gotten used to the mechanics and everything that was going to happen in this game. You've got some special moves, and you've got a dedicated like catch button for catching the ball, which is timing based.
Okay.
But you're kind of grinding at that point, and the mechanics don't change at all. So I'm wondering,
do the mechanics of the game more resemble, like, I don't know if you've ever played any of like the Kunio-kun dodgeball games.
No.
That are like kind of like River City Ransom assets, but you're playing dodgeball.
I mean, that sounds very similar to what this could basically is. It could be a beat 'em up. The stylings of it and the way it looks are very much of that level of it being like, hey, this could be, just a beat 'em up where we're playing just a mini game or something like that.
Where you're playing dodgeball instead, yeah.
Yeah.
I do like those games, but and I see like I could see some potential in like making like an RPG with like growth and stuff. With like character growth mechanics and stuff like that involved. Yay! But
your strategy was very, very much what we should have done. It was very good advice. Thank you.
But yeah, I could see potential for something like that. But yeah, I think one of the pitfalls of that would be avoiding making everything feel too samey.
Yeah, that's definitely what I stopped playing it after a little while, just because I was like, you want me to play again? I was having like story
Yeah.
beats where I was trying to sort something out, and instead of having like, I don't know, like choices in this or something like that, it was just like, let's decide this with more dodgeball. I'm like, dude, I'm all out on dodgeball. Like, can we do something else, please?
Yeah. That's what you get for acting big even after you're dead.
Smart. Good luck.
Got him. Burn.
Yep.
Look, the fog.
It was coming out of his butt.
Yeah. Wow.
Looks like this one was creating the fog.
There. Now the castle's ours. How about giving it a name? Ooh.
So, when I first played this 20 blah, 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 blah years ago,
Mhm.
I called it Odessa Castle
Aw,
in memory
yeah.
of Odessa.
That feels that feels pretty good.
And I was like,
that feels like something I would do too, and I'd be proud of myself for it because I'm
I
like,
totally
yeah,
was.
theme.
Yeah, and I was like fully expecting like to be some like hidden thing aspect of everyone just going, oh yeah, that totally makes sense, and just everyone no sells it. Everyone's just like, okay, Odessa. I don't know. Okay,
Like,
sure.
all right, Odessa Castle. I guess that's not what I would have picked.
Yeah.
Good idea. How about Dragon Castle? How about White Castle? Let's get some burgers.
Yeah.
They don't actually have White Castle in Texas, but we
No?
should definitely call it McDowell Castle.
I mean, we don't have them over here either.
Yeah.
So
I've been to one once. We went to Indianapolis for Gen Con one year, and I was like, "Oh, a White Castle. We should stop there and get something, just because like
To
it's
say you
something
have.
we don't have a lot of access to."
yeah,
And I'm curious. I wonder if it's good. It's all right.
that was
it's
my
very-
experience. That was my experience with Twinkies, by the way, when I came to America.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was very
everyone was-
cheap.
Yeah, it was just horrible. We bought a packet because that was the smallest quantity of Twinkies we could acquire.
Yeah.
Opened it up, tried one each, and we're just like, oh, I guess they're going in the bin then. Okay, that's
Yeah. I don't
that's
like
that.
them.
No,
Yeah.
they're awful. If there's one thing that the UK does really, really well, it's sweets.
Yeah,
Sweets and chocolate.
That
We
doesn't
do that.
surprise me.
Really well. What name do you like, young master?
All right.
So what do you think we should go with?
What are we thinking? Let's see. It's a spire jutting out of the middle of a lake. It's not really a castle as much as it is just a big stalagmite. Stalagmite? I forget which is which.
Stalactite hangs to the ceiling, so it's a stalagmite.
So okay, it's like a big
It hangs
stalagmite.
I'm just. Wait, how many things have we got here?
Yeah, how many characters? Because it looks like it's pretty small. Okay, it's not too bad. It's looks like
About 10?
7 or 8. Yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8. Yeah. So
I mean, we could always go
8
with.
characters.
It's not quite gonna fit, but
Gray School. Castle Gray School.
I think we have to go with that.
Yeah.
Any other suggestions, Austin?
I don't have anything better than Gray School.
Okay, we're going grade school. Okay, the Finnish version of I thought that the castle in Grey School would like there wasn't.
It's got like an umlaut above it.
Yeah. It's the IKEA version.
Yeah, Gray School Castle. I'm almost like jumping into like Finnish. Gray School Castle. Very nice. Let's go with that name. Very slick, Gremio.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
congratulations, Commander McDowell. Let's designate this day the new Liberation Army's founding day.
Yeah, you're the leader. I guess you get to make those decisions.
Sure. Okay.
Great idea. Let's have a banquet tonight.
Ah, Victor. Always thinking of partying.
Hey, what about my money? Don't be a bore, young lady. We'll think about that later. Not that I know anything about your financial situation or what's going on. Okay, alrighty.
It's been a long time, McDowell. So, this is Leknat. She gave us our quest at the beginning of the game. You weren't there for
okay.
it, so... As you might have guessed, she's a bit of a sorceress.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time, McDowell. You have finally chosen your own path. I have brought some gifts. One of them is this. Please accept it. This is the stone tablet of promise. Wait a minute. Do we write 10 commandments on it?
Or game. Yeah.
Your true power comes from colleagues with whom you share your ideals. So go and find fellow soldiers in arms. The names of your new friends will be carved into the tablet. They can also be called your Twitter friends, with whom you share your ideals, and laugh at those that don't share them. The other gift is...
Oh.
Do you want to be Luke?
Yeah, I'll be Luke.
Okay.
What's Luke like? Oh, okay.
He's
all right,
a bit
got him.
cocky. Yeah.
Been a while, eh? Remember me? I'm Luke, Lady Leknot's number... Sorry.
Luke, are you okay?
Get caught in my throat. The teleportation process is pretty deadly sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad you're alright.
I'm Lady Leknot's #1 apprentice.
His power should be of use to the Liberation Army. McDowell, history has only just begun to move. Keep your spirits high. Let us meet again someday. So, you were there when we met Lady Windy, right?
Yes.
At the castle.
Yeah.
So Leknat is Windy's sister.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
And then Windy beat up our friend Ted.
That's right.
And so, I'll be joining you. Hope you don't mind. I'm absolutely sure that Lady Leknot just got rid of a troublesome burden.
Yeah.
I like Gremio a lot.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Commander McDowell, the vessel is now in our possession. Now it is time to find some recruits. In other words, recruit fellow comrades in arms. A fellow by the name of Lapant lives in the town of Kuan. Let's recruit him. He's sure to be useful.
You meet that guy? No, we just kind of stepped into Kuan real quick and then left.
Yeah. Okay, so before we get any further into this, we should probably call it there.
Okay.
And I'll throw my control on the ground.
Uh-oh.
And I missed what Gremio said there, so...
He said good morning, basically.
Okay, then. That's not much to miss out. So that's it. We got a castle. We defeated our first dragon. I want to say there probably are going to be more of those. So
yeah. Would make sense to me.
Yeah. But yeah, the time passes very quickly in this game. I'm enjoying playing it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This has become very, very quickly become one of the highlights of my week, and so been having a really, really good time with it.
Me too. So, from myself and Austin, we'll see you all next time. Ciao.
Goodbye. What?